Thanks for tuning in. How you tune in? Whether it's at 1530 AM, 93.1 FM, on the app, on the web, however you're getting us. Appreciate it. You might be just standing downstairs. Who knows? Listening out through the window. Appreciate you listening. Very thankful for that on this Thanksgiving week. That is Jonathan Richmond and the Modern Lovers on KFBK, and on the birthday board today, member of the Modern Lovers, guitarist, the late Asa Brebner, born on this date in 1953. Big hit there back in 76, Roadrunner. Rolling Stone magazine ranked it in the top 500 greatest songs of all time. In fact, pretty high up in the top 500 of all times. Ranked that one at number 274. I'm BC Info Pack tonight, and we've got the phones open, and we've got St. Alfonso joining us on the show tonight. Hello, Alfonso.
Amigo, how are you? I talked to you many moons ago.
I know, yes, I have talked to you. I remember you. You're no stranger to this show.
All right, so here we go. I got a friend of mine driving to Kingsman, Arizona.
Okay.
And you guys are hitting her signal, and she calls me and she goes, hey, have you ever heard of KFBK? I go, Nancy, I listen to them every night, you know. So I want to give her a shout out. And you talk about love-hate relationships, you know?
Yeah.
She's a Scorpio. She was born November 11th. I'm a Sagittarius. I was born December 7th. Holy cow, we had this crazy. I mean, we still love each other.
Yeah.
But when we were hot and heavy, it was crazy.
Yeah, you had some love-hate going on, huh?
Oh my God! But I couldn't get enough. I came back for more every time, you know.
Yeah. All right.
So
Yeah.
here we go. I got a couple of jokes. You hear about the guy that was half black and half Japanese?
No.
He got attacked by Pearl Bailey every December 7th.
Okay. All right, Alfonso. It's got to get better from there. It's got to get better from there.
Hey, hang on.
Yeah.
What did the sushi say to the bee?
What did the sushi, like in sushi?
Yep.
Say to the bee. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna give up on this one.
Okay. Wasabi.
Wasabi. Got one more. Do we have to, Alfonso? Do we have to?
Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Pat owes me lesbian babble. Hey, did you hear about the chili pepper that could not participate in the archery games?
The chili pepper that could not participate in the archery. You know, I always try to figure these kind of jokes out, but I also don't want there to be dead air on the radio. So the chili pepper that could not participate in the archery games. Why couldn't he, Alfonso?
He did not have habanero.
He did not have
All right, last one. You ready?
Wait, I thought that was the last one. We got the Alfonso show tonight. You are helping me out. Yeah. Hey, you're way better than I am tonight, you know. So yeah, you
Last one, and this is my favorite. How come you never see 3 illegal aliens cross the border at the same time? You see 10, you see 20, but you never see 3.
I do not know.
My cousin, yeah, he says when we cross the border, we see those great big signs that say "No trespassing."
We need the rim shot. Alfonso,
No trespassing. I'll let you guys go, man. Hey, happy Thanksgiving,
and you as well, and safe travels to your friend Nancy, who's apparently probably a little out of our range, but
yeah,
over there in Arizona.
You guys out? She's gonna leave you soon, okay, brother?
Okay.
Well, good night.
Hey, all right. Thanks for calling in tonight, Alfonso. Do appreciate that. And if you'd like to join us with any kind of, you know, jokes, whether they're funny, whether they or tasteful, what or not, you know, it's open mic night on the Fat Walls. We are at 916-921-1530 or toll free 800-834-1530. And this is a great segue because Alfonso's talking about his friend Nancy, who's out on the road heading towards Kingman, Arizona. And survey says half of Americans, half of us, plan to travel at least 100 miles by car for Thanksgiving or the December holidays this year. I can't believe that. I thought that number seemed extremely high. Half of us travel. That is amazing. So if you are traveling this year, I'm wishing you very, very safe travels. Interest by travel by car is up and interest in traveling by plane is down, according to our latest survey that we have. And it's going down year after year. Travel by plane is going down, and travel by car is going up. I think it really matters on how far you're going to go, right? Like some places it becomes a tough choice. Some places you have no choice. If I want to go visit my daughter, I can't go by car because there's a big old thing called the Atlantic Ocean between our place and hers. So sometimes you have to travel by plane, but sometimes cars are option. And it really gets to that point, especially if you think Sacramento to Los Angeles. If you think Sacramento to LA, oh yeah, you think, oh, I don't want to do that drive. That's about 6 hours with my butt in a car seat, you know. But then, so maybe I'll take a plane, and the plane ride is what I think. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I think you're just up in the air for about an hour if you're going SMS to LAX. I think you're up in the air about an hour. But you have to start doing math on that, right? Because and especially what time of year it is, and if you're traveling around Thanksgiving, this time, I mean, everything's getting backed up. So you have to start doing math on that, and think about, well, if I'm going to travel, and if I'm going to travel by plane, how early do I need to get to the airport? And then how much is it going to cost me to park? Well, maybe I ran or take a shuttle, or, you know, and how early do I need to get to the airport? Okay, so I'm there for 2 hours early, I'm up an hour, and then, you know, then I got to find my transportation to get to the hotel or friend's house or wherever it is I'm going. And you start doing the math, and you're almost at the same amount of time. And then, you know, without having too much detail, but you know, you get to the point where convenience sometimes too that you don't always have on the plane. So, you know, the turbulence comes on, and then your seatbelt light goes on. You can't get up into this rest. So, over in the car if need be. So you've got that. So I can easily see how numbers are increasing with car travel as opposed to air travel when it costs me like that for traveling. By car. So I'm trying to do the math in my head. I think I'm traveling. Yes, I'm probably doing 1,100 round trip. So I'm right there. This is something that how much you make matters and how much you travel, because 38% of those who make over 100K a year plan to do more traveling for the holidays, and then those who make less said, no, we're going to plan on spending more on the meals and stay home. So the amount you make kind of creates a dividing line as well, travel. Wherever you're going, whoever you're spending it with, all of us here, I know I speak for all of us, we have a wonderful Thanksgiving and have plenty to be thankful for this year. If you are traveling by air, got a little bit of travel etiquette to share with you next on the Pat Wall Show. Yeah, thanks from KFBK News Radio on any device. On your smart speaker or phone with your free iHeartRadio app or on your laptop. Just go online to KFBK.com. Get us on your fridge. You're really high tech. KFBK Sacramento News Radio on 93.1 FM, 1530 AM. $250,000 in cash prizes and one super hot truck. Those are just a few of the highlights from Stone's Gambling Hall's Wheeling and Dealing Fall giveaway. That's going on right now. Swing on by Stone's today. Start earning tickets to qualify you for weekly cash prizes, free play, and the ultimate grand prize, a 2023 Toyota Tacoma TRD 4x4 truck. Whether you're getting to California blackjack, three-card poker, maybe it's Pai-Gow or Baccarat, Stone's, they have you covered. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. See the website for details so you don't miss out. And to top it all off, football's here. At Sammy's Restaurant and Bar, they're offering game day happy hour specials during every pro game. It is the place to cheer on your favorite team with over 40 TVs. And don't forget the food and games is always excellent, and it's smoke-free 24/7. Stone's $250,000 Wheeling and Dealing Fall giveaway now through December the 2nd. Located on I-80 Antelope. Stone's Gambling Hall. Still the one. Still the only. 00374.
for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to hims.com/radio. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, and up to 95% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but for 95% less. It's the same medication, still prescribed by a licensed medical provider, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio for your free online visit. hims.com/radio. If you trust us, Armstrong and Getty, this is a great idea. Craveable. Your favorite meals at your favorite restaurants shipped to your home. It's actually cheaper than menu prices. No delivery charges. It's cheaper than dining out. No taxes, no tips, no extra fees. This is going to take over your eating life.
We're huge fans. Got a fridge full of craveable meals.
Check it out at craveable.com. That's spelled crave.com or craveble.com. Use the promo code EG25 for 25% off your first order. So go to craveble.com.
The greatest rock and roll band in the world. Their live show. Now, iHeartRadio gives you a chance to be part of the entourage. Tell them upcoming tour. Rebrand, travel via motorcade, VIP entrance. Check out DashCam. The Rolling Stones live from some of the best seats in the house. Another iHeartRadio once-in-a-lifetime experience. Enter away by listening to this station on the free iHeartRadio app. When you're at home, you can always listen to KFBK. Just that, just my speaker. Hey, Google, play KFBK on iHeartRadio. I always like to play this tune coming back into the crowd off show, because at first you don't know if it's going to be Queen and Bowie or if we're going to stop, collaborate, and listen. Well, I hope we collaborate and listen tonight, but no, it's not Ice Ice Baby. We got Queen and David Bowie with Under Pressure, and it was on this date in 1981 that they went to number one with that one. It's still just a great, great song, Under Pressure. Certainly stands up today. Hey, I'm BC, and I thank you for joining us. We're talking a little bit about auto travel, a little bit about air travel, and if you are traveling by air, and, you know, this is not the first time that I've filled in for Pat, and I mentioned this, but, you know, there are things, when you're traveling by air, you are in some tight quarters, right? We're in a shared space. We're in a very shared space, so it's always good to know what the travel behavior that you should really be sticking to is, and mostly by that I say what bugs other passengers, and try to be considerate and not be that guy or that gal. But this is other travelers, and I can see it when people ask someone to switch seats with you. Because at first you might think, oh, you know, they asked nicely, I'll do it, and then about 10 minutes into the flight, you really didn't want to switch seats. Some people are really just eager to say no, and that
Well,
no under
he's
the pressure.
fucking drunk.
You bought a seat.
Yeah, he's
You
drunk,
get
I think.
like we used to tell the kids, you know, you get what you get, and don't throw a fit. Hang in there. If you want a better seat, buy first class or do your online booking a little earlier and get your seat reserved. Both armrests is a
Yeah, that
big
guy on the
no-no.
left side is drunk. You can tell. Keeps going in and out of the lane.
That middle seat person gets the boat, and then, you know, the aisle seat guy gets the leftmost, the one on the window gets their window, and so that. Reclining your seat. They are made to recline, but make sure that you're not really, I mean, some of them recline so far where I've been watching my in-flight movie, and now all of a sudden the spring thing started touching my nose. You don't want that. just the most offensive behavior, and that's taking shoes and socks off. Do not take. Now, I didn't know this. I'm going to admit a little guilt. I take the shoes off. I take the shoes off on a long flight, not on a short one. On the long flight, I take the shoes off, never the socks, but I do take the shoes off. I fortunately, and I think I'm pretty objective and honest with myself, I don't have stinky feet. I got no stanky feet. And my feet are okay. They don't itch, they don't sweat, they don't stink. I'm all right. And I wear, I wear clean socks every day. I switch them out every day. I don't have my 4-day socks on or that. So there's being chatty. We've all had conversations on things. Keep it. Don't be like Bruce on the radio. Be chatty if you're on it, but you gotta keep it. You gotta be low. You gotta keep the low voice. Oh yeah. Where are you from? Oh, isn't that interesting? Have you been? Keep it down there and don't be so chatty because you sound carries and others are trying to have read their book, watch their encyclopedia, or just decompress, and maybe they're a little scared to fly, and you're chatting, depending on the topic, might be really putting them on edge. So there's another one, and I say these all as a public service to you. By the way, I'm going to throw the phone number out here, 916-921-1530, and make a promise to Vince in Stockton that we're going to get to you very, very soon, Vince. Don't have time to put you on right now, but please hang tight. We'll get to you very, very soon. Here's one that bugs people, and I'm in 100% agreement with this one. When people, as soon as they land, boom, they're on that cell phone, and it's even worse if they're talking on the speakerphone part. So you can hear not only their part of the conversation, but you can hear the person who's coming to pick them up. They're being so loud with it that I can't help but eavesdrop, and I can tell you that 99.99999% of the time, it's a conversation that they don't even need to have. It's just senseless chatter. So leave that speakerphone off. There's another one. And here is a big no-no, and people do it, and I don't know how anybody thinks this is okay, and that's personal grooming on an airplane. We're talking painting nails, brushing hair. If you're brushing hair, you got some loose ones flying somewhere. The very worst, and I swear just even the sound of it, is people clipping their fingernails. You'll see people clipping their fingernails. I used to work with a woman at a radio station, my morning show partner, who used to clip the fingernails in between the breaks. Not when the mics were hot, but you should. No, that's something that is to be done at home. So there, sounded like I was getting a little personal on this, but just giving you some air travel etiquette if you are traveling for Thanksgiving holiday. Hey, thankful you're tuned in to the Pat Walsh Show tonight on KFBK News Radio. Building a better Sacramento, KFBK News Radio, 93.1 FM, 1530 AM, and iHeartRadio station.
Listen on the free iHeartRadio app for all your music, news, sports, talk, and podcasts free. You never sounded so good. Today's mental health epidemic has a serious impact on our youth, increasing the demand on behavioral health services, but that's about to change. California is creating a certified wellness coach profession for communities, sponsored by California Department of Healthcare Access and Information.
The season of inspiration sales event is on at Mega Mazda with first year's maintenance and a complimentary limited lifetime warranty with the purchase of any new Mega Mazda. Big selection, big savings at MegaMazda.com.
Eating balance of nature, fruits and veggies, is not replacing the fruits and vegetables in your diet. It is fruits and vegetables in your diet. Ask yourself, how many servings of fruits and vegetables have I eaten today? Have you eaten 1, 2, 3, and from how many varieties? Most people are less than 3. Our body is an amazing chemical laboratory, and when you give it the right chemistry, it functions the best. Balance of nature is 31 different fruits and vegetables prepared in a way to give you the ultimate whole fruits and vegetable chemistry. Let Balance of Nature help you supplement your fruit and vegetable intake for a lot less money and a lot less work and a much higher quality of life.
Start your